Welcome everyone to Ordinary Council meeting, Tuesday 26th of May 2026. We have on board myself, Councillor Darryl Hudson, my Deputy, Councillor Robert Trepp, Councillor Jenny Graffin, Councillor Ash Jones and Councillor Jason Sewell. Staff, we have our CEO, Manisha Bhavkar, our Manager of Governance Community Service, Carly Rose, Manager of Infrastructure and Projects, Ben Forbes. Michelle Ward is a apology, and we have Danica Griffiths. Welcome to Dowerin and to the Shire, Danica, and Governance Compliance Officer for this council meeting. Good to have you on board. We have a leave of absence for Councillor Chris Makins. No public question time. No disclosure of interests, I trust, councillors. If not, we move on. Any applications for leave of absence for June, July? Leave of absence, no petitions and presentations. Confirmation of the minutes of the previous meetings. Officer Recommendation 7, that by simple majority pursuant to Section 5.22 and 3.18 of the Local Government Act, the minutes of the Ordinary Council meeting held on the 28th of April 2026, excuse me, as presented attachment 7.1a, and the minutes of the Special Council meeting held on the 5th of May 2026, presented attachment 7.2a, be confirmed as a true record of proceedings, please. Or have I done that right? Yes, Officer Recommendation mover. Councillor Jones and seconder, Councillor Trepp. All those in favour? It's carried. And recommendations to the meetings from Council. Committee meeting recommendation 9.11 that Council, in accordance with Section 7.12 of the Local Government Act and Regulation 17 of the Local Government Financial Management Regulations 96, 1 notes that the expression of interest process for the independent deputy presiding member of the Audit, Risk and Improvement Committee closed on the 20th of April 26 at 5 p.m. with 1 applicant received. 2 notes that Ms Nadine McMorran is a sole applicant and a former councillor of relevant experience in local government and committee process. 3 endorses it to appoint Ms Nadine McMorran as independent deputy presiding member of the Audit, Risk and Improvement Committee, and 4 authorises CEO to finalise appointment arrangement with council approval. Mover, please. Councillor Graffin, seconded Councillor Trepp. All those in favour? Carried by love.
I think we might have jumped one.
We did. Yep. Should be on this one.
Recommendation 8 for the committee meetings.
Okay, thanks. Councillor, recommendation, a simple majority pursuant to Section 5.22 and 3.18 of the Local Government Act, the minutes of the Audit and Risk Committee meeting held on the 24th of April 26, presented 8.1a, and the Asset and Works Committee held on the 12th of May 26, presented attachment 8.2a be received. Mover, please. Councillor Graffin, second Councillor Sewell. All those in favour? It's carried by love. 1, 2, 4, 5. Remark to the Athletic Council. Done 9.11. We go to 9.12. Committee recommendation that in accordance with Regulation 1617 of the Local Government Audit Regulations 96, Council 1 receives the Risk Quarterly Report, April 26, as presented in attachment 9.12a, detailing significant risks and required mitigation actions, and 2 adopts the Risk Dashboard Quarterly Report, April 26, with ongoing allocation of resources and budget to address them effectively. Mover, please. Councillor Sewell, second Councillor Jones. All those in favour? Carried by love. And the Asset and Works Committee meeting 9.2.1. By simple majority, Council 1 endorses the draft 2627 road program with the following amendments: A, defer gravel resheeting of Amory Bridge-Bearing Road, SLK 6 to 8.67, and B, defer bridge repairs to Bridge 4751 on Dowerin Quarter Road. 2, approves inclusion of the amended program within the 26-27 annual budget And 3, supports delivery of the program in accordance with confirmed funding and operational capacity. Mover, please. Councillor Sewell and Councillor Graffin. All those in favour? Carried 5-0. Committee recommendation 9.22. That by simple majority, Council 1 endorses the draft 26-27 plant replacement program with the following amendment. A, inclusion of $50,000 towards the purchase of a loader for the Amy refuse site. 2, approves inclusion of the project within the 26-27 annual budget. And 3, supports the procurement of plant items in accordance with endorsed program and relevant procurement requirements. So move it, please. Councillor Graffin and Councillor Tripp, second it. All those in favour? Councillor Sewell. We have 4 and Councillor Sewell's against. If you could recommend, record that, please. Committee recommendation 9.2.3, that by a simple majority, Council includes a capital allocation of $950,000 in the 26-27 annual budget for the construction of a grove compliant 4x2 dwelling. 2, endorses the delivery of the project via an in situ construction model. 3, approves the progression of formal arrangement with the Department of Communities under the GROW program. And 4, supports the inclusion of the project within the 26-27 capital works program, noting that the project is subject to the confirmation of funding availability and final budget adoption by Council. Someone like to move that, please? Councillor Sewell and seconded Councillor Tripp. All those in favour? Carry 5-0. The only announcement I have for the President without discussion is Councillor Meekins had his operation and is successful, so we wish him well and good to see him back on board at the next council meeting, hopefully. We go to section 11, the financial activity statement. So, officer recommendation 11.1, that council by simple majority pursuant to Reg 34 of the Local Government Financial Management Regulations 96 receives the draft statutory financial activity statement report for the period of April 26 as presented in attachment 11.2a. Would someone like to move that, please? 11.1a. Thank you, Councillor. Councillor Tripp moved it. Councillor Sewell has seconded. All those in favour? That's carried 5-0. List of accounts paid. Officer recommendation 11.2, that council by simple majority pursuant to section 6.8 of the Local Government Act and Regs 12.13 of the Local Government Financial Management Regulations receives the report from the CEO on the exercise of delegated authority in relation to creditor payments for the Shire of Dowerin Muni Fund, as presented in attachment 11.2a and detailed below. Someone like to move that, please? Councillor Gaffin, seconder. Councillor Tripp, all those in favour? 5-0. Thank you, councillors. Development application on lot 24861 Morell North Road, Dowerin. Good to see a new dwelling coming in. I won't read all this, but officer recommendation that council by simple majority approves development approval application DA 202605 received on the 10th of April 26 for a new single-storey 3-bedroom dwelling for 2,100 square metres, inclusive of a fresco area veranda and an 80,000 litre water tank on the land located at lot 24861 Morell North Road, Dowerin, subject to the conditions below. Would someone like to move that, please? Councillor Graffin has moved it. Councillor Sewell has seconded it. All those in favour? We have 5-0. Thanks, councillors. Application to keep more than 2 dogs on 1 Stacey Street, Dowerin. I'll find it. There we go. Okay, also recommendation 12.2, that council by simple majority according to section 26 of the Dog Act 1976 and Section 3.2 of the Shire of Dowerin Dog Local Law 2012. 1. Approves the application submitted by Mr. Aidan Begley. Begley or Begley, please? Begley? To keep 4 dogs at 1 Stacey Street, Dowerin, subject to the following conditions. 1. By A, the dogs do not prove to be a nuisance to adjoining or adjacent neighbours through barking, aggressive behaviour and or wandering. B, the approval applies to the following dogs: Tippy, Bandit, Nix and Dusty. C, should any of the approved dogs be deceased, sold or otherwise disposed of, the approval for that dog ceases to apply and any replacement dog requires a new application. And D, the approval ceases immediately upon breach of the Dog Act 76, the Shire of Dowerin Local Law 2012 or any conditions of approval. E, the property is to be maintained in clean and sanitary condition at all times. F, the dogs are adequately combined in accordance with the Shire of Dowerin Dog Local Law 2012. And G, access to the property is to be provided to authorised Shire officers for annual inspections or additional inspections where required, with inspection fees payable in accordance with adopted schedule of fees and charges. The mover, please. Councillor Sewell has moved it. Have a seconder. Councillor Graffin. All those in favour? And it is passed at 5 love. Proposed rest stop or trial. There an information bay. Also recommendation 13.1 that council by simple majority 1 supports the implementation of 6-month trial 24-hour RV rest stop at the Dowerin Information Bay Precinct for self-contained recreational vehicles and caravans. 2, endorses the operational conditions of the trial, including A, a maximum stay period of 24 consecutive hours. B, self-contained RVs and caravans only. C, no tents, swags, annexes or camping structures. D, no grey water discharge. E, restrictions on generator use during evening hours. And F, no repeat stays within a 7-day period. 3, authorise the CEO to undertake minor operational works required for implementation of the trial, including signage, bay delineation and associated site management measures. 4, requests a further report to be presented to council following completion of the trial period to assess usage, operational impacts and future opportunities for the precinct. Is there a mover, please? Councillor Graffin and seconder Councillor Sewell. All those in favour? Carry 5 love. There's no urgent business, no elected member motions, no matters behind closed doors. So with that, we close the meeting at 4:15 and thank everyone for their attendance.